waiting on Trapt to play. This is gonna be fucking awesome, y'all. I can't tell you how excited I am.
Man, we went to an absolutely amazing show last night. Just, god damn, son. Went and saw Trapt last night, and they came with $5 Thrill and Stain the Skin or Stain the Soul. Because I cannot remember the name of that band, we're going to refer to them as STS. I gotta say, though, in my opinion, as a concert goer, purveyor of concerts, or patron of concerts, whatever the proper term is, you guys put it in the comments, I don't know. I've seen hundreds of bands. I've been to hundreds of shows. And in my opinion, the cover band should be the first band on stage. Now, again, this is just my opinion. My opinion is just like yours and everybody else's out there. They're all like assholes and they all stink. Okay? But this is my opinion on it. STS should have been the first band on stage. Unfortunately, they weren't. It was $5 Thrill. $5 Thrill, when they came on stage for a three-piece band, they put on a hell of a fucking show. Great stage presence. Noggle, or Not Taco as I was calling him, he was great. Just full of energy. Wayne, the lead singer, great voice, man. That dude can fucking sing. Taco on the drums, that boy can fucking pound them, let me tell you. And all of their music was original. They should not have been the first band on stage. It should have been STS, in my opinion, again. Assholes, they all stink. STS should have been the first band on stage as a cover band. Because that's all they played were covers. And they did a good job, don't get me wrong. They played a good show. But that's just how I feel about it. $5 Thrill should have been the next band on stage, followed by Trapt. I feel like $5 Thrill kind of got cheated. But, and it is not just because they're from Oklahoma as I am. I didn't even know they existed until last night. And that breaks my heart because god damn. Anyhow, I can't sing their praises enough. Then Trapt comes on stage. And Trapt, for it being a light crowd, and it was a super light crowd, they put on a fucking hell of a show as if it was a packed fucking stadium. The same amount of energy. It was great. It was absolutely amazing. And that, to me, is a great band. That's a great band. If it's a 100-person crowd, or a 2,000-person crowd, or a 100,000-person crowd, whatever, I don't know. And you put the same amount of energy for the low numbers versus the big numbers, that's a band you want to go see. That's a band you want to see live. And the thing that I'm really impressed about with all three bands is they're good live bands. I've been to many shows where, you know, and I'm talking some big name acts, Filter, Manson, Puddle of Mud. They're not good live. They're not good live bands. There's another one in there that was just terrible live. They're studio bands. All three of these bands are not studio bands. And that is very important to me because I would much rather go to a concert and see the band live. It's more important to me. How can I word this? How can I word this? Seeing the band live means more to me than their studio albums. I love a good studio album, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm a music nut. But if they are just as good live as they are in the studio, or better live, and that's something I can say right now is, as far as, because I don't know if STS has any original content. We're not talking TikTok here. We're talking any original songs. I don't know if STS has any original songs, but if they do, I'm going to say that from their cover songs that they did, they are probably just as good live as they are in the studio. I have checked out quite a bit of $5 Thrills music today. They are better live than they are in the studio. And that, I love. I love that. Trapt, better live than they are in the studio. Okay? That to me is you know, I prefer a live show. I guess that's what it boils down to. I prefer a live show. Papa Roach, better live than they are in the studio. Buck Cherry, better live than they are in the studio. Godsmack is better live than they are in a studio. Kiss, better live than they are in a studio. Motley Crue is better live than they are in a studio. I mean, I can go down the list of hundreds of bands that I've seen and tell you who is better live and who is better in the studio. But we don't have that kind of time today. After the show, I got to sit down and visit with Chris, the lead singer of Trapt, and I say I'm not. Let's not be rude, John. Let's not be rude. Let's include Mama, because Mama was there too. We got to sit down and visit with Chris for about 45 minutes to an hour after the show. And the dude is beyond gracious. He truly appreciates his fans. And that is refreshing to see. Absolutely refreshing to see. Yes, he's been around for 20 years. Yes, you know, sold countless albums. But he's gracious to his fans, and to me that's extremely important. That's extremely important. You know, he really cares about his fans. And man, we talked about all kinds of shit. You know, we hung out, we visited, and personally, I don't give a fuck what you think about his politics. I don't give a fuck about any of that. He's just a good dude. Good dude. I mean, 100% polite, you know, and it was a straight one-on-one. Us and him, you know, it wasn't like there was a crowd of people around. It was just us and him. And I was pissed because I bought this shirt and then I bought a CD and my dumbass forgot to bring a Sharpie. But looking back, having that one-on-one time with him and, you know, just that visit is more important to me than having the autograph. You know what I mean? Yeah, we were able to take some pictures, and sure, I could have, I'm sure I could have recorded some of it for TikTok and Clapper and High Note and YouTube and Facebook. I could have recorded some of it, but I didn't. I didn't feel it was appropriate. I wanted to be in the moment, not in the camera. Does that make sense? I wanted to be in the moment, and it was absolutely amazing, guys. Chris, I cannot thank you enough for the opportunity to sit down and visit with you. You gave me some great feedback on my content, and I love it. And what's funny is the feedback you gave me on the content, you know, in reference to the song of the day. For the rest of you, because you guys weren't there for the conversation. It's what we used to do. We used to do that. You know, he told me he wants... Okay. I asked Chris what, as a content creator, because he is a content creator on these social media sites, you know, TikTok, High Note, Clapper, you know, I don't think he's on Facebook anymore. But I'm sorry, sinuses are draining. I asked him as a content creator and as an artist, you know, him being the artist, what he would like to see out of the song of the day. And his answer to me was, as an artist, I would like to know what the songs that you pick mean to you and how they make you feel. Early song of the day before I, got the green screen going. Right now I've got the black up, but the green's right behind it. Here, I'll show you. See? The green's right behind it. Before I started doing the green screen, in the mornings, Mama and I would have our coffee and have our morning cigarette and talk about, record and talk about the song of the day. And we got away from that. And we're going to be getting back to it. Today's song of the day, we got back to it, and it was so refreshing. It was so much better, so much more fun. I miss doing that. So we're going to start doing that more. I'm probably going to have to get another mic, though, because it was very hard to hear Mama today. Excuse me. And she doesn't like being on camera, so she's always just off camera. Well, we'll figure something out to make it to where we can hear her properly and have fun with it again. But again, Chris, you were absolutely amazing, my guy. And your show, dude. God damn. Like I said, it was a light crowd, but you went out there and you fucking blasted it. I mean, you put everything into it. Just a great show. Absolutely great show. And it was a blast, man. It was a lot of fun. I'm at this point I'm rambling, so I'm just gonna go ahead and end this right now because I'm sounding like a jackass. But yeah, thank you guys. It was so much fun. I love you guys. Have an absolutely beautiful day.